What's going on, everyone? This is Eric, and we're going to be going over the tournament from Boston this weekend. And we're going to look at it from a statistical perspective, make sure you guys are on track with the certain metrics, and also the shot chart. We're going to take a look at that and some team and individual statistics as we head into the live period pretty soon. Not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. And I have to say, I mean, you guys are right there. I mean, you really, really are. Uh, let's get into it, actually. So this first game, this one is a real shame. I mean, it honestly is. I mean, you guys played a really, really good team, and you were one possession from winning this game. Just needed that one stop that we couldn't get. And it's annoying because statistically, you guys were pretty, I mean, like almost perfect. Now, I shouldn't, I mean, not almost perfect, but your effective field goal percentage, again, I really would love it at 55%, but I would take it at 50. And you were at 59% effective field goal percentage. That's awesome. Your offensive rebound percentage, which I was expecting to have some trouble against this team, you're up there at 32%. And the shame of it is this: the turnover rate is 22%. I mean, it's just very difficult to win games like this. And it's certainly very difficult to win games against good teams like this. So, I mean, you did everything, almost everything right, and you just came up a little short. It was, and I watched the end of that game too. Really, really tough. Anyway, let's take a look at the shot chart. Take a look at the shot selection, I guess. See, again, I don't want to nitpick, right? What you lose by one, something like that, or two, 1 or 2 points. First of all, amazing job, okay, with the shot selection. Okay, so only three bad twos. And this is coming off again. Will you get the ones that had the perfect shot chart last week? Actually, I think it was the 16s. But we're going to get to another game that you guys played that was just was it no you guys? Forget what it no, it was the 16s again. I forgot whether you guys had the shot chart victory last week. I honestly forget. Anyway, this is excellent. I mean, this is really, really good. Only three bad twos, but think about it. You only lost by 1 point. I can only imagine what happens if you don't take these. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's take a look at the shot chart from New Haven Heat. I mean, not the shot chart, the box score. Let's see. Jagger, 3 for 7 from three. Corey, 2 for 4. I mean, no real complaints here. Max, 0 for 3. Only 3 shots, though. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Tristan, boy, I wish you could have gotten that stop at the end. That was a tough possession. You switched on that guy, and then I think you were looking for help or something, or trying to move him to the baseline or something. I want to look at that again. I've looked at that a lot of times, but the thing that's again the tragedy of the turnovers. You know, like Jagger 5, Corey 4. I mean, we could look at, I don't know, who do you want to look at? You know what? Maybe we should look at both of them. So here are the Jagger turnovers. Yeah, I don't know where you're going there. Let's see this. You're so close, too. You're just so close to getting all the way to the rim. That's bad. But we got to talk about this. Okay, so wait a minute. Coaches, you got to tell them, and I've been saying this, so this is on both these guys. When you run these 1-4 plays out of bounds, hang on. Hold on, we'll do it again. When you run these 1-4 plays out of bounds, hang on, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. Okay. You got to put your arm on the guy that's guarding you so that Jagger can just lob it with like impunity here. Was all kind of a disaster. Like right from there. See, this is not the pass you want. I don't think. I don't know what play this is, but there's no play that this is the pass. This is a very difficult pass. You get him through two arms, and you know what I mean? Like that is asking for it. Remember, this isn't even to get the quick score. This is to get the play going. whether this was, I don't know what this was, reverse maybe? No, it couldn't have been reverse because he's out over here. Um, but whatever. This is not what we want. We want you to put your arm on this guy so that the ball can get lobbed over. Okay. Maybe I will go over that at practice when I see you guys or the coaches. Okay. With this one, and here you just kind of, as I was saying, I mean, Jagger's so close. You know what I mean? Like just one more little half move on all these gets you right to the rim. We want to check out Corey's as well. Yeah, why not? So, so it's not the my mouse is broken. You guys got lucky. Battery. Change this right on the fly here. You don't have a double A battery. Let's start over. Pretty funny, right? Ah, okay, variance. Okay, so let's take a look at Corey's turnovers. Yeah, you know what? Again, coaches, we just got you got to get a better sideline out of bounds situation here. That's just no good. Just you can run tight and spread with these guys on every possession if you want it. You know what I mean? Like this is just no good. You're throwing it the wrong way. There's no organization. And you lost by one possession. I mean, can you imagine? Like if any of these things don't happen, you got a shot. Okay, let's go on. Next game, which was the rivals. So the rivals, you guys were a little okay. So here's a good example. You guys were a little bit poor as far as effective field goal percentage. You were at 47%, which is really a little bit low. Obviously, it's lower than 50, lower than 55 for sure. Your offensive rebounding percentage was fine, 30. But so you know how you ended up winning this game? This turnover rate, I keep stressing this, is such an enormous deal just because it gets you more shots. You know, the less turnovers you have, the more shots you're taking. So that's why you were ending up doing well in this game, is because you took care of the ball. Not to mention the fact that you got to the line a decent amount. So you got a decent win here despite your effective field goal percentage not being great because you were able to do the other things really well. Okay, rivals. Okay, so you want to know how you could have gotten your effective field goal percentage better? Get rid of this. No. So 6 out of 51 shots were bad twos. I needed under 10%. So again, you want to give me a bad effective field goal percentage. You know, it better be because you just took good shots and missed them, as opposed to taking bad shots and missing them. Because the shot selection you can fix. Okay. All right. And again, you could click through these and see how many of these are actually bad versus whatever, but this is that. Let's go on to the box scores. Again, the individuals for the rivals or against the rivals. We have Jagger struggled 0 for 2 from 3. Corey 0 for 3. Weedy, not bad. 3 for 7, very good. Fade on 3 for 4, very good. You had a couple of fun ones, a couple of fun shots. I don't know if this was the game or not, but one of them you hit like some bank shot three or something like that, which was sort of amazing. Um, it must have been the next game. I'm going to check that one out, actually. What else do we have here? Turnovers. Look at turnovers. Like almost no turnovers. That's why you guys won. Very easy. Let's go back to the last game, the stats of the TWM. So I was actually watching a little bit of this, or just the one I watched all of, actually. No. I think the one I watched all of was this other one. Right? Let me see this. Yeah, I think this was the one I was watching. So what happened to the bank shot three by Fadon? Okay, I'm gonna have to find this now. Now I'm gonna have to find it. Because I know let's see. Fadon bank three. That was at 8:59 a.m. It had to be this one. So why do I not have this in your stats? Why did I not have these in your stats? Take a look. I don't know why I'm. Where was this from? Is it from here? Let's look at all the made threes. Sorry about this. I'm just made threes. 8 made threes. Let's look at all of them. These two big dudes, right? It was definitely in the second half. So that's Weedy, Fadon, Jagger, Weedy. I know I was not hallucinating. Is this it? Oh, I guess it wasn't a bank. It looked like a bank three. Let's see. Look at it again. It wasn't a bank shot. I'm gonna look at this one more time. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it was not. I guess it was. But they didn't give him credit for it. Oh, there's the Jagger three. This was a crazy game. Oh, that one. That was definitely a bank three. Okay, so this was it. And that was Fade on. Why didn't he get credit for that? What is it? Bank three. Boop. That's awesome. So who was that? So who was that actually? Who did they give credit for that to that if it wasn't Fade on? They did give him that one. Let's just see. Let's see all the Fade on threes. There's one. But they did give it to him. There's two. And then the one I thought was a bank shot. You sure this isn't a bank shot? I guess not. Maybe. But this one is definitely a bank shot. Look at this one. Look at this one. Ooh, with the 7-footer closing out like a champion. All right, very good. That's enough on Fadon's threes, I guess. What else do we have? I guess that's pretty much it. You didn't turn the ball over, so excellent job. All right, TWN, last game. Effective field goal percentage, 51. Nice job this game. Look at this. See, you want to know what a good game looks like when you do the right thing in all three categories. 51% effective field goal percentage ahead of schedule, 11% turnover rate ahead of schedule, and 39% offensive rebound percentage. This is what leads to 20-point victories. Okay. Let's look at the shot chart here. Oh, look at this. Oh, you gave me a little bit too many bad twos. 3, 7, 8 bad twos. So it wasn't a perfect game for me. But at least, you got there in all the different categories. And I like that you finished very strongly at the rim. So that looks good. Let's take a look at the box score. TWM. Petey 0 for 3. Jagger 1 for 5. 3. Weedy 4 for 9. Oh, I know what I want to look at. This time Fanon was 0 for 3. You got punished for the bank shots. Okay. And you didn't turn the ball over at all, pretty much. What I wanted to look at, I wanted to go back. I don't know why I want to go back to this game again, because since I watched it. I want to see, why is Petey's N1 not listed in here? Because I remember that was a big N1 here. Oh, here it is. It was. Let's take a look at these. This one right here, right? Let's see. This is a crazy possession, right? This one? Nope. PDN1. See it again. Let's go. This was after we missed this layup, right? Missed the layup at some point. Yeah, look at this. Now this one wasn't bad. But I think this was, I guess you made the other ones. Okay, no problem. Ooh, bad, Pete. All right, let's take a look at the stats for the season. But before I get to there, I think this is a pretty good tournament for you guys. Boy, it was a good tournament. You guys played well, and you kept control of the ball, which had been a problem for you guys. Except that one game, that New Haven Heat game, I really think you deserve better. But you know what? You get what you deserve. I mean, you get what you deserve, I guess. All right, let's see the stats for the season here. So view other games all season, and let's see what we have. So as a team for the season, you are very close. Okay, you're 49% effective field goal percentage. Turnover rate 16%. You're very close. Offensive rebounds, you're just above schedule, so you're right there. I mean, are you going to beat the top teams? No. I mean, not with this. I mean, you're going to need more like 55% to beat them, but you can do some damage at 50% as long as you keep the turnover rate and the offensive rebound percentage where they are. Let's take a look at the your shot chart's not bad. Let's take a look at this again. How about the shot chart for the whole season? So you have, I mean, first of all, look at what you guys are shooting from bad twos. Let's count this up, right? 8, 13, 33, 51, 54, 57, 69. So first of all, good on you for only taking 69 out of 805 bad twos, but you've only made 1, 5, 7, 8, 9. So you're 9 out of 69 from these bad twos. And they're only worth 2 points. I mean, what are you doing? You know what I mean? This is a perfect example of why you should be scrapping these from your arsenal. Let's take a look at the individuals for the season. So again, what we're looking for from you guys as individuals is the ability to either, and this we're just talking about the offensive part of it, to either make 50% of twos or 33% of threes. Okay, if we want to be greedy, I would say 38%. So somewhere between 33 and 38 is your target. And 2-point, and from twos, about 50%. So let's see who's actually doing that here. By athlete, totals for the season. All right, so who's shooting 50% from two? Most of you, okay? Pete, very nice. Weedy, I mean, pretty much all of you are shooting over 50% from two, except Max, Jagger, you guys got to finish better. Now, who's shooting 33% or higher from three? I mean, plenty. Well, no, we got one of you, okay? Well, Tristan is only has a 33 attempts, but he's obviously shooting very well. Taj, I guess I'll see you play again soon. Weedy, 39%, just where you want to be, pretty good. Corey, you got to beef it up a little bit. And fade on, less bank shots. Maybe this will get up there. Okay? Um, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. You have, I think, kind of I don't want to say a warm up, but a House of Sports tournament this weekend, and you have the live period tournaments coming up in Spooky Nook the following weekend. And I don't know, I'm curious to see how you guys do. I think you can. Do I think you can win the whole thing? Who cares what I think? I think you're probably a little light for that, but I think that you certainly do some damage. You could certainly give some good team scares like you did the New Haven Heat team, and I think that you can get some, good exposure and some just good basketball. Just keep doing, keep on striving for good shots and keep those turnovers down, and you guys are in business. That'll do it.